were pretty good for them. They finished 3rd and 4th in the last 2 games respectively, in 2nd and 3rd game. But here we are, looks like we're going to be heading into Storm Point now. So it is a different kettle of fish, as they say where I'm from. Not sure what they say where you're from.
I'm not sure if they say anything like that where I'm from, but hey, you know what? I think I need to travel a little bit more. I'm certainly aware that we have started to travel in this journey that will lead 10 teams to, again, a little bit of a layover before they see their final destination, whether it's in the grand finals tomorrow or whether it is going home, unfortunately. And we will see 10 teams now go home if they cannot put a performance together.
So pretty deep, but in a certain season they come up to the surface. You can hang out with them. I was a little too early though, and Kick are not too early for this fight. They're looking good, getting some nice KP, 3 on the board, and it's goodbye to Phoenix, whichever you prefer. 53 players remain on the server. This is still a very busy lobby, but it is good to secure those points. Again, we mentioned the situation that ODDIC have been in. While not winning a single one of these matches so far, they are joint top of GMT before this game started. So KP is very, very important. And with KP, you can find consistency. Are you new to Apex? What is KP? Kill points. Get a kill, you get a point. That's KP.
And that's the most important acronym you probably have to pay attention to, because that is what is defining so much of the success.
Ship game with starting to dance around as well, and you know what that means? That means fences. We'll see if they can get any up. Ace, we're gonna be around their dome for the time being as we see more bombardment. There's plenty of space, but is there time to get the reses up? That is the question.
Yeah, this is nice though. I think Ascend is really in a god spot position here, because they can focus whatever team they want, but just like that, Kashera overextends possibly here. They lose one on the side of that, and Kick has already used that time that Game With and Ascend have been fighting to get all 3 members back up. In fact, it is Revenant Esports as well in your kill feed taken out as longer, and that is gonna be that. It is Zen who helps take that out, and Denial actually will get cleaned up by Invictus Gaming. So a team we just mentioned weren't showing up in final circles are here.
The Volt is absolutely lethal at these medium ranges. Kick enjoying high ground, and they are exposing people trying to hide behind the rock, but they're on the wrong side as far as Kick are concerned. So much KP opportunity for them, moving through the flat line as well. They've crafted the good, and they're looking to make it pay for them. We've got the domes out, we've got the bombardments as they look for anything moving in their screens. There's again nowhere to go, trying to find cover. They're going to crack some more players, but can they get some more KP from this? 10 kills for Kick as there are 7 squads remaining.
Kick setting themselves up on the high ground. This is totally the spot that you would want to be on, but there's still a lot of work to do. Reply Totem, Amaz hiding out as a solo in between, and they've got V3, 1Tappy as well in the similar position. But you see Game With holding that southwest side. If you're looking at it from down to upside on the hill, it is going to be a pretty easy rotation with everybody in front of them, because you know at the bottom, ODDIC and Invictus Gaming sharing that kind of open area building encampment do not want to move. They are in the best spot. But James, this is an opportunity for Game With to see what does the Wattson do, considering such a setup legend, when they've got to move into another zone.
Yeah, you can see ODDIC just trying to move into the next zone. It's almost a stalemate in that regard, because they've got to keep an eye on all the teams in front of them, but they've got IG to the side. But IG can go wide while the ring moves in slowly and then try to poke back in once again. So that's going to be very nervous for both of them. Plenty of anxiety down below, but moving up towards the top, it's even worse for Game With. They are surrounded in many, many directions. They've got the odd rock to play with, but again, look at the angles being served to Kick. So much opportunity, and there's plenty of ammo as well, at least on the R301. Chaotic Much has got a lot of chances to get some more KP and really get a nice score for his team. ODDIC, let's not forget, they are top at the moment, and there's no sign of GMT, so while they've got 1 KP at the moment, they'll get the placement, of course, and they're looking to do even better and really secure their position.
Invictus Gaming holding just by a thread of a life, and Kick realize that though things have gotten chaotic, that has been good for them. Chaotic Much with 7 kills, and the kill leader, he's going to find a beam here to try to finish off the downed player, but 11 kills on the side of Kick. They climbed up into 20 just in this game, and now they're going to try to find 21. They can't quite do it yet, but that will be V3 Vega gone. It is Kick. Ukshako finding that kill. He's still got a phase breach to boot.
They are feeling themselves now, looking to hunt IG. You are surrounded.
PK.
Put your hands up. IG are gone. 15 kills for Kick, and there's still more to go. ODDIC trying to stay alive now. They're distracted by other fire coming their way. and we could see an outrageous game from Kick. Where has this come from? We can see GameWave trying to hide actually
Still
on the corner.
alive.
So they may be playing for second place here, surely, as Kick are looking to charge for first. Odic find themselves surrounded now. They are the meat in the sandwich, and they don't like it, the taste of this.
Are you kidding me? A 15-kill game from Kick with the potential to make it, I can't even say this number, 3 more, 2 more on the other side. It's nearly 20 kills possible for them, but GameWith is trying to get into the action. They've got 3 squads left. GameWith holding the high ground, but they're with the Wattson. The Wattson is down. It's Matutasu who's got to find the answer, but he's got to hit the shield battery here just quickly. Kick still putting pressure into Odic, who are carefully balancing between both teams who want to go exactly where they are, and Odic are going to be the ones to finally get a kill as GameWith will push, and it will open up the door from Kick to be able to make this move now that Matsutashu is going to have to do something.
Yeah, he's going to lose position before anybody else, so he's just got to run to his doom, and it's a contest to see who can get the KP, and Kick will get one more. Now, Odic, is this the run for you guys? Because Kick are looking very dangerous indeed. Down to the last dome now, point blank range. All of Kick still standing, and they will take the victory. A monstrous game from them. Maybe the highest kill count we have seen this whole weekend.
That could be 19 kills for Kick as they kick down the doors of this lobby. They are trying to survive, and they are certainly looking like they are on the right path for that. Game 4 starts off emphatically and finishes just the same way. The celebrations from Kick, well deserved.
Absolutely. They had 5 points at the beginning of this match. They were in 18th place, and things are going to change dramatically. That came out of absolutely nowhere, firing all the nukes in match number 4. That was a monstrous game from Kick. The highest kill count I can remember is 17, I think.
I think they beat that.
I think they have to have beaten that. I never do maths on stream, never a good idea, but I can't wait to see the scores on the doors once we get there. I think they had at least 10 kills on just one of their players, so my God, that is one way to galvanize your squad for the final 2 games as well. They've really put the scores on the doors on that one.
Well, you're going to have a game like that to get everyone pumped up, get them energetic, because you've got to do it here, but you've got to do it again and again. And 31 points, one of the biggest, if not the biggest game that we have seen on stream here in the playoffs, with 19 kills coming out of nowhere in 18th place, James. That's certainly going to put them within the top 10.
Yeah, that's about a third of the server, and they've got so many kills that the first page is looking like a drought, as the second page normally is. Moving over to the second page, nothing but zeros, because people were harvested. They were put in the meat grinder, and there was nothing to show when they came out. Zeros everywhere. CLG had a good start, but that wasn't the game for them. But again, they've done good for the most part. But again, Kick, just so many points from that one game. That is a monstrous performance, and we'll see just how monstrous now as we look to the individual plays. 11 kills for Chaotic Much. You couldn't ask more from him in that game.
Hayarka as well, just holding it down with 2,000 damage. Shako as well. Every single player on this team has a 2K or above. And oh my goodness, 5, 3, and 11. This is just a team effort, and you can tell by the assists. Usually it's not that high.
Yeah.
Individually, there's lots of performances that we've seen match what Chaotic Much has done. But in terms of assists, I don't think anyone has come this close to having that many group team kills.
Yeah, that was a flow state game, it feels like. The way they were moving down the slope, they didn't even need to necessarily do that, but they saw opportunity, they felt the opportunity, and they seized it time and again, and they made that work. That was fantastic to watch from Kick.
It was one of the games that made